Umbrella rigs, Alabama rigs. This is the time of the year to begin fishing them in all earnest here for December, January, and February. Part of March, they'll catch fish all year long, but buddy, they are dynamite. Can't hardly be beat this time of the year. Once you get into December, January, and February, you cannot hardly catch as many or as more or as big a fish on any other bait, on all the other baits, than you can an Alabama rig or an umbrella rig. What about the rods that you throw them on? Do you need those big, long flipping sticks to throw them on? What should you fish those things on? Good morning, guys and girls. December 23rd. December 23rd. We get to open presents tomorrow night. That's right, we get to open presents tomorrow night. Ain't that great? Get to open presents. Psalm 16:11. In your presence is fullness of joy. At your right hand are pleasures evermore. Now, we ought to all love that one right there. Reading out of a Catch a Better Life book. If you're not subscribed to the Catch a Better Life channel, be sure to subscribe to that thing right now. Share this with all of your friends. Share this with all your friends. 20-some-odd thousand people on this channel. We ought to have at least 100,000. At least 100,000. In your presence is fullness of joy. Not presents that are under the tree, presence of God. In God's presence is fullness of joy. At your right hand are pleasures forevermore. Oh, that's beautifully written by David. My choices for wintertime bass fishing don't include a lot of baits. I want something that resembles a shad or resembles a school of shad, like an umbrella rig or an Alabama rig with 3 or 4 or 5 shad type baits on it. I want a deep diving crankbait, like an American Original Deep Smoothie in shad color. Or I want a bait with secondary action, like a jig that pulsates, or with a trailer that moves when it's sitting still, the trailer still moves, or when it's working very, very slowly, the trailer still moves, or that, or that makes some vibration, like a spinnerbait, or 3/4 ounce Lucky Strike spinnerbait, or new 3/4 ounce spinnerbait. That's got good vibration. It's a big bait, gets down deep quickly. Great wintertime bait. My choice for everyday life, fullness of joy. That's right, fullness of joy. All throughout the Psalms, King David, spoke of joy with God over and over and over and over again. He talked a lot about joy. He was a happy guy. But did you know that David had it tough both before and after he became king? He had a tough life. He had a really tough life. He was betrayed by his friends. He's betrayed by his family. He was hunted down by King Saul, and he was trying to kill him. He was hunting him down to kill him. He was homeless. Many times he was homeless. He was lied to, falsely accused. Plus, he failed, and he failed often. Not just every now and then. He failed often. David even committed grievous sins. How grievous? How about adultery and murder? Pretty grievous sins. But despite all of this, David chose joy with the God that he served. Did you hear what I said? He didn't just have joy. He wasn't just joyful. He chose joy with the God he served. I'm choosing joy today. And can I tell you? I'm choosing pleasures forevermore with my God. How about you? You're going to choose joy today? You're going to choose worry? You're going to choose joy today, or you're going to choose fear? Are you going to choose joy today, or are you going to choose gossip? We have a choice every day to choose what we want our day to do. Do we want conflict? Do we want drama? Do we want pain? Do we want to inflict pain? Or do we want to be joyful? Do we want joy in our life, and do we want to spread that joy and let it permeate all around those around us? Guys and girls, that is just absolutely what I want to do. I want to choose joy. Here's our tip for today. I almost talked about trout fishing. That's for tomorrow. Trout fishing. I'm not a trout expert. I'm giving a tip on trout fishing. That's tomorrow. That's tomorrow morning. Tip for today, December 23, is fish an umbrella rig on a 6'9" or 7'3" medium heavy action rod. a couple of things that's important right there. 6'9" is shorter than most people fish an umbrella with. 7'3", a lot of them do that. Some of them use a lot longer than that. The key, though, is not necessarily the length. The key, and I use a Jimmy Houston Blaze Series rod. They're $59 rods. That's all you need. That's all you need. You don't need a $300 or $500 rod to fish Alabama rigs. 6'9" to 7'3", medium heavy action. That's the key. Not heavy action. Not extra heavy. Not a flipping stick. Not heavy action. Not a big heavy rod. An umbrella rig, you just sort of chunk them out there. You don't really cast them. You just sort of heave them out there. You want a rod you can fish with all day that won't just absolutely tear you out and work your shoulder over all day long. 6'9" to 7'3", medium heavy action rod. Have some fun out there throwing that Alabama rig this winter. I bet you some of you catch your PB, the biggest bass you've ever caught in your life. I know I'm going to be trying to. Guys and girls, go out there and have you a great one today. And remember, I sure